Hi everyone, this is a channel of Easy Econometrics. If you are very new and want to learn on how to conduct econometric analysis, you can use this channel as the main reference because I will put a lot of steps, I'll put a lot of types of analysis in order for you to understand better. Normally, I'll be using either eViews or Stata. Okay, so you can use either both Stata and eViews to conduct the secondary data analysis. Alright, so before I start, I hope you guys can click the subscribe button so that it helps it as well. Okay, to start with, there are two types of data that you need to know. One is called as panel data. Two is called as time series data. So to understand that, let me show you an example in Excel. Let's say you want to analyze certain variables. So in this case, I want to analyze the GDP as my variable of interest. And I want to analyze the GDP for only one country. So one country is called as Albania. So I only have Albania. Okay, so we remove the Algeria first. So I just want to analyze the Albania. And I want to analyze Albania from 2004 until 2017, and I want to analyze maybe one or more than one variables. So in this case, I make it simple. I only have one variable called as GDP per capita growth. So this is what we call as time series data, right? So time series data is actually a data that have a long period of time. Okay, can be long, can be short period of time, and there is only one country. Yeah, only one country. So this is what we call as in econometrics. In econometrics, we call this as cross sections, and we also call the time as the time period is as time. Yeah. So we have the cross sections, we also have the time. And the cross section in time series data only consists of one country. So this cross section can be firms, can be country, can be states, up to you what you want to analyze. So in my case, I want to analyze country based, so the cross section will be country. And the time will be the period of investigation. Can be annual, can be monthly, can be quarterly, can be semi-annually, up to you, based on what you want to investigate. Okay, so this is what we call as time series. We can also have another type of data called as panel data analysis. But in panel data analysis, the cross sections that we have is not only one. In time series, there is only one cross section. In my case, it's only one country. But in panel data analysis, the cross section can be many countries. Okay, so this is the main difference. Many countries. So in my case, in my example, I have many countries here. If we filter this, we have a lot of countries name. Yeah, so I have a lot of countries name here: American, Samoa, Belize, and till the end, right? And the time is the same, 2004 to 2017. Okay, so time is 2004 to 2017. So this is the main difference between panel data and time series data. Again, in time series data, there is only one cross section. Okay, we only have one cross section. And in panel data analysis, we have many cross sections. Many cross sections means more than one cross sections. At the same time, we also have more time. Alright, so how you want to arrange your data set? If we want to analyze this by using eViews or by using Stata, how you want to group or arrange the data set is based on this. For example, in time series data set, your country is only one, so you just put Albania as one. Albania, yeah? Everything is Albania. And time period is 2004 to 2017. You just list down until 2017, and then you just list down the figure for each and every variable. So if you have 3 variables or 2 variables, what will you do? Let's say this is my first variable, y, and I also have next variable, x1. My next independent variable is x2. My next independent variable is x3. So you just put all the data set for all other 3 independent variables here. So this will be the time series data setting. So in this case, I don't have the data here. So just assume that there are some data here. Just assume that there are some data here. So this is how you group, the time series data setting. So you can use this, copy, and we can bring it into this data or into the eViews after this. Alright, but for the panel data analysis, the same thing. The first one is for the first country. So in this case, I have the first country called as American Samoa. So you just put the country name or the cross-section name here, and the time is from 2004 to 2017, and these are the the figures or the values for the first variable. So of course, when you collect the data set, there are some missing variables here. So how to treat this missing variable? You can find the treatment on the missing variable in my next following videos. Okay, so in panel data setting, the first one is the first country, first cross section from 2004 to 2017. Next, followed by the second cross section called as Armenia. Next, third is the third cross section called as Azerbaijan, and so on. So meaning if you have 10 cross section, mean you have a lot of list variable. Okay, so this is how we put or how we construct the data before we bring this data into the Stata and into the eViews. Okay, so in the next video, I will show you how to bring this data into Stata and as well as eViews. Okay, so check it out.